Well, let's continue on education. So, where'd you go to college?
Well, believe it or not, I got into I got into NYU. I got into the business school as a freshman. I had pretty good grades actually. My SATs were abnormally high, and more importantly, back then they cared. It was actually realistically normally high, but back then I played 2 varsity sports and I was president of my class and all that hoopla that got me into the business school. I went to NYU, and I loved NYU. I loved New York. I didn't really care for NYU much, and it wasn't like this. You didn't have greeting committees, and you didn't have all the, I was dropped off in Washington Square Park, and there was a drug deal happening like in front of my face, which, coming from 7 kids from my school, from Beverly Hills High School, went to NYU, very obviously different settings. After the first semester, all 6 of them came back. I was the only one left. So it was really a kind of culture shock, but something I had flourished. It's kind of like a song, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. I loved it. And my first, I joined a fraternity right away without even realizing kind of what went into joining a fraternity, but I just hit the ground running, and it was a very unique experience. And I think one of the experience that really raised my senses to kind of being more street smart, and even actually being and I'd worked my whole life, believe it or not. I mean, I fought to work. I loved when my friends would go away to school in Switzerland for the summer. I'd be working odd jobs against the family's wishes because I just loved it.